$5. One per push-up. $1, $2, $3. That was only
Already.
$3. That was only $3.
Wow. Okay, almost ready. I'm
Okay,
all wound
now
up.
Richard, you got to do 5 jumping jacks. No, I'm kidding. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brendan from Heartbreaker Guitars. We're at NAMM 2020 with Mr. Richard Hoover of Santa Cruz Guitar Company. Richard, you're the man.
Brendan, what a pleasure. Thank you.
We love coming to NAMM, but we love coming to see you.
We have some fun together.
We do, we do. You came to visit the shop a couple months back, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's right. It's been a beautiful sunset at the beach with Turner, and thanks. I need an excuse to get out, and you gave it to me.
Yeah, that was fun. Anyway, so Richard, we're at your booth here. Tell us a little bit about what guitars you got on the wall here, and what's going on for NAMM 2020.
You bet. So we've been here 20 times, right? We've got it down. Well, what we do at this show is we really show who we are, our custom abilities. You know, that's our forte. And rather than have one guitar draw all the attention as a new model, we've got the best of what we can achieve. And that's materials, designs, sound, playability, and we have the ability to customize all those for the player. So most of these guitars are spoken for and built for somebody, and they worked. Great.
Well, I tell you what, there's a lot here that I like, but there's this particular one that caught my eye, and I want you to tell me about it.
Please.
This one right here.
This is a little, this is a little trip through time, if you will. I have a bit of a wood problem. I really respect it, and I've spent a career working with the wood, its properties, its aesthetics, and so forth. And this is really, really special. This is Sitka Spruce on the top, and it's not colored. This is the result of being in the permafrost for 3,000 years. Yes, carbon dated, so we know the actual date, and we'd probably be blue too if we were in the ice for 3,000 years. But it's not petrified, fossilized, it's real wood. And older wood sounds better than new wood. And this is such a gorgeous look and so functional in sound, and it's a great story that goes along with it. So what better than to have materials that are reclaimed? You don't have to feel bad about how they were harvested. It sounds great, and it comes with a good story.
It's gorgeous. Can we see the back?
You bet. Now this is, I love this when we turn it in bright sunlight. It almost looks like a hologram with this lazy deep flame. And this wood is really unobtainium. In about a little over 45,000 years ago, the area in New Zealand where this was suffered a cataclysm. 2 tectonic plates scraped against each other. So we had volcano, earthquake, tsunami, and this forest was buried instantly. So it was preserved, no oxygen. And they come to the surface through scraping land or doing something like that. It's the provenance of the Mallory, so it's not a commercial timber. In fact, it's priceless. So this is 45,000-year-old wood, and again, it's wood. So this combination not only sounds great, but you'll never get tired of talking about it.
No, it's actually gorgeous. Anyway, as you know, Richard, we have some other very special guitars that are being unveiled here at NAMM called Legends and Lutherie. Can we walk over and take a look at those?
We're excited, yeah.
All right.
Let me park this.
Yeah. Okay, so Richard, these are the Legends and Lutherie. You know all about it. Please tell our viewers about this project with Rick Turner Guitars.
Sure. Rick and I go really far back, and a nice symbiosis. He's mostly an electric maker, of course we're acoustic makers, but we've shared information and worked together, except for now we've made twin guitars. And this is all your fault. Thank you. I give you credit for this. To come up with something stylistically and conceptually, but also thinking similar sounds, which is funny for an electric and acoustic, but we both have the same intent on this, thanks to your concept. And one of the most exciting things about this is what we've done with this redwood. So this is California Sequoia gigantea, which you can't even take dead trees out anymore. But this comes from a bridge built in the 1920s. It was partially damaged in a forest fire, and it became available. And we've talked about this for 40 years. When people see old wood, sometimes they think, oh, Santa Cruz likes old wood, let's give them a call. So I acquired this beam for me and Rick to work together and make your series out of it. And it's perfect. It's older wood sounds better because the sticky resins polymerize and become like crystal. So you get 100-year-old wood, you're cheating. You got a real head start on sound. And it looks beautiful too, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Can we pick that one up? I'll pick this one up. So we can get a closer look at this Yosemite Redwood. So I know a little bit about this Rick Turner. This is a, as mentioned, that's the Yosemite Redwood on the top. On the back and sides, now this is a solid body guitar, of course, but it's a master grade Honduran rosewood. And then tell us about the inlay there, Richard. They're on both guitars.
We do probably more handwork than anybody in the world where it's important. And then we also take advantage of some modern technology to keep us from wrist injury. And since we're doing this repetitively, we did 20 of these inlays. And we work with the artists to get just the right look in color, presentation, because this is a real special event. And the Legends and the Lutherie is a little hard for me to boast about that, but that's me and Rick. Between us, we have well over 100 years of time building. And we both put our signatures on here.
Yes, can we get a close-up of that, Vic?
Because we're proud of it. And this differentiates them from anything else we've ever done before.
I'm going to put this down because it's heavy.
Beautiful concept.
Well,
again, stylistically, they're sisters, and sound-wise, which you can explain really well, and you have done in your presentation. So we're thrilled to be part of it.
Well, this is such a cool project. Thank you so much for being a part of it. As you know, we built 10 sets of these. They're going to be sold as sets, and very unique, very one of a kind, and some historical redwood. That's an incredible story of reclamation. Richard, you guys knocked it out of the park, so thank you.
And I thank you for pushing us into this. I really appreciate it. We're going to have fun.
Yeah, these things are, everybody's just loving these things. So anyway, these are the Legends and Lutherie guitars by Richard Hoover and Rick Turner. And this is Richard Hoover of Santa Cruz Guitar Company. We're at NAMM 2020, guys. Richard, thanks, man. Have an awesome show. We'll see you on the next video.